In this video, I'm going to show you the exact strategy I used to help build the LinkedIn followers of an organization from 0 to 1,000 in less than 3 months. If today's the very first time, hi, my name is Carbell Sarfo. I'm a brand strategist, creative entrepreneur, and a content creator. What I do is I help organizations and brands put themselves out there, find their voice, and communicate value to their audience. So consider subscribing if you are interested in learning how to grow your personal brand and learning how to grow even organizations' brand and yourself. Growing your social following on LinkedIn, especially for corporate brands, is something that is very, I won't say difficult, but very tough. Mainly because people like to connect more with faces and people than organizations. So if you're an organization and you're trying to grow your brand with organic content alone, it can be very tough. And if I say tough, it can take a long while before you actually reap the benefit of everything. But here, I'm going to show you a strategy that I used. It's a quite simple strategy, but if you're able to implement it well, that is if you're able to watch all these videos. So make sure you watch all these videos, all right? I'm going to share with you how you can also take advantage of this strategy and use that to build even your personal brand and also use that to build any organization's brand. I call this the 6-step strategy. Step number 1 is to write. I know when I say write, people are like, yeah, everybody writes. Anytime you see somebody out there or any brand out there, or even anybody who is able to speak and articulate themselves very well and bring out content that you find valuable, I want you to know that behind all of that speaking and behind all of that saying, there is some thoughts that have been put into this. So if we are asked about a particular question, 2 different people. If I have been able to articulate and give thoughts to this before I was asked that question, I am much more able to express myself and speak to that particular topic compared to somebody who has barely even thought about it. That was the very first time he's even hearing that question. What I mean is that writing is the foundation of all types of content that you see out there. So you have to write. You have to write. So if you find something that's a particular topic, what you have to do is that you have to write. If it's a pen and paper, great. Here today we have Notion, Trello, and many other things that you can use. But you have to put words on screens or words on paper and write down and bring down your thoughts. This thought is going to be the foundation for all types of content, whether it's going to be for video, podcast, long form, shorts, blog posts, or any other thing. That is the very first thing you have to do. You have to write and also do your research, because it's in that writing phase that you do your research and put your mind together on that. So that is strategy number 1. If you skip this step, will you be able to still create content? Yeah, but would you have tougher time doing it, following up on the other step that I'm going to lay out? Yeah, because maybe you will not be articulate enough, or maybe you will not be able to express yourself as you would have been able to if you first of all decided to write. And that is why I'm stressing the importance of make sure you write. Write. You put down the title and then you write your mind on anything. It's a strategy for putting content out there. Number 2. Now, I call this step repurpose. You're wondering, so all the writing that you had to do in the earlier stage, you're going to repurpose all this content for the various platforms. I advise that people try to get on as many platforms as possible. Some people will say just pick one platform, focus on that platform, and build your best audience on that platform. And that is great. It's a good strategy to do. But I say, hey, why stay on one when you can be on all places, right? And it doesn't really hurt if you are using this particular strategy. So what you do is that with the writing, you transform that writing, first of all, into a blog post, right? And this blog post can be shared on Twitter, can be shared on LinkedIn, can be shared on your blog if you have a personal blog. And this same writing that forms the foundation, you repurpose this same writing into a long form video, like what I'm doing. So if I'm doing this, you have to know that obviously I have written something first. Just with the writing as the foundation, that writing alone can help you make content for all the various social media platforms. And that is why I say, why be on one when you can be on all? Because if you're using this strategy, you can just share your content across all of the various platforms. But little to zero fast. Step 3 and step 4 are all blended together with step 2. So step 3 is to cut. So like I said, once you have all the long form video that you have repurposed from the writing content, you make the long form video. What do you do next? You cut them into the various social media platforms. It's very important that you do the long form. People say that the average, not people say, research has shown that the average life duration of content on YouTube is the longest. It takes years. Meanwhile, other platforms is just a few months, right? So YouTube has that potential where you're even rewarded for doing a video a long time ago compared to doing a video just now. So long form video sells. And once you're done the long form video in step number 2, you make sure you cut this in step number 3. cut them down into shorts. Cut them down into shorts, 60 seconds bits. Take just snippets. Don't try to give too much information at once. Just one simple key message in a simple short, and then you place that content on the various platforms that support short forms. All platforms I think support. So you go to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere supports short form videos. So you break them down into that. And then step number 4 is to post. Make sure you share your content. Now, if you've been able to get a long form video, share it on YouTube with the right thumbnail and titles, which maybe we'll look at in another video, then you can also now focus on, okay, how can I post to the various platforms, optimizing it for the various platforms, because everybody has their way of posting. I'll make a specific video looking at how to post on the various platforms with the best optimized settings. But that is step number 4. Step number 5 is to engage. So if I say engage, it means maybe liking, sharing, reposting, retweeting, whatever you have to do to make sure you are engaging. People leave a comment, you make sure you reply the comment. Even if they leave an emoji, you make sure you react to that emoji or reply to that emoji. The very moment you post, if you get any kind of reactions or comments in that short period, you have to try your best, maybe the next 1 hour or 2, you have to try your best to quickly reply those comments before, and don't just, because it helps the algorithm know that, oh, there's something going on in this comment section for this video. Then this video must be a very good video, so that they will end up pushing that video far. If you're on LinkedIn, what you usually do is that before you post, you quickly come online, you start engaging with people, whether it's sending them messages or you start liking, commenting on other people's content, maybe an hour to when you post, or if you even schedule the post, an hour to when the post will go live. If you do this, the algorithm kind of aligns to you in a way, so the moment you make a post, all the people that you engage with or interacted with, they will quickly see your content, and that helps the content go far earlier, gets eyeballs on them, and those people end up liking your content because you've liked them. They get notification that you like their content. So if you're able to like their content before you post yours, if they come, chances are they'll see the notifications, see that you like their content, and then they will end up coming to your page, liking your content, and that helps it. It helps you a lot. So you consider that one is very important after you make a post or before you make a post is to engage. Step number 6 is to be consistent. Everybody mentions consistency in growing your personal brand or anything. I just want you to know that this video is not a video about how to stay consistent, because even myself, I struggle with consistency. But I want you to know that it takes time. I was able to do it in 3 months, and with a strategy and a lot of help from all the organization's members. But consistency is just, if you're going to post even one video in a week, it's okay. Just stick to one video, depending on how the amount of time that you have. But if you're an organization or a personal brand, minimum of one video a week is something that you have to try. But the fact that you're posting one a week doesn't mean you shouldn't engage. You like, comment, react, just to keep eyeballs on you, keep commenting, putting value in people's comment section, and that will go a long way to help you. Remember, growth is more than just a strategy. It is a mindset. In the video right here, I delve deep into what growth mindset is and how it can help you achieve a lot of success in many areas of your life. So click this video, and I'll catch you in the very next one. Peace.